Spirit game, they have like only Dragonite that can stun them. And
instant pick.
Instant.
Monkey. Wow.
The AR didn't even process it. They picked it up.
Are they gonna get this kill?
They're trying if he can get the Jingu stack and then throw it out, but he couldn't quite get the. Oh, never mind. Kingslayer commits.
With Lina, TA, and Ori. He didn't have a TP back to mid, so you know the mid tower with damage was damage. Oh.
They're gonna go on GPK here. Save is also here, but GPK no longer having any mana. A double damage Storm Spirit puts him to shame. Looks like Save may still be caught. Ori's still got a little bit more mana to work with. That double damage rune doing some work. One more jump, and they've got a double kill for Ori. Even playoff map every single time Ori is gone. He's actually gonna show himself. Oh, Ori! He sees the monkey jump onto the trees, and he's like, hey.
I mean, in theory, maybe. But the moment you TP down there, Vici are just going to smoke down there, get resource on Storm, and kill you down there. It won't look good.
Yeah, they're going to take the mid tower instead. Shackle Shot does give them a bit more time, but the Glyph is going to put things on hold. Re-engaging now. Vici Gaming looking for an overextension. They burn through the refraction here. Tower ends up falling to DM's Poison. Save. Nice. Winter's Curse. They get a decent amount of damage, setting up the Chakram already in place. Good Shackle Shot, though. Is that? No, it's not going to be enough. The Electric Vortex quickly pulling GPK into his death. Looking to be able to kick
the mid tower, and more importantly, in my opinion, they were able to defend their safe lane tower. They couldn't contest the Timbersaw, so they moved them somewhere else on the map.
This comes up again back to like just kind of ignoring the other two.
He dies to that Storm Spirit. He can't return to bottom and hold this tower, and now it feels a little bit awkward. We'll see what he does in the game, though. Setting up on top.
God, it's so hard to be able to catch this guy. Instead, they're going to go for PYW. Much easier target to kill because their supports don't... Oh, man, maybe he's too hard to kill. And uh-oh. They failed to kill a support. Meanwhile, DM, he was trying to create some space.
DK said, I blink, let's go. And he's like, oh, wait. My DK is going to stun everyone from me. I can style on people with Maelstrom.
Let's see if they can get this. Chain stun in, leading out. Dragon Tail, Shackle Shot, follow up, and it does manage to latch. That is a dead Storm Spirit, and they're going to catch PYW perhaps as well. DY, look at him lurking in the trees. Ready to go with the Winner's Curse and Virtus.pro. They actually...
Like they're under a timer. Maybe that's how they like to play, but it's hard to play Dota like that in these high-pressure environments.
Old 11. He's tanky, but this is 4 members of Virtus.pro trying to bring him down, and is it going to be enough, though? There it is. Purifying Flames, that's just enough. DM's going to be pulled back in, but, oops. Accidentally used Fate's Edict on himself. Kingslayer perhaps fearing that Ori was going to jump on him, rather. DM does manage to find the Winter Wyvern here. Winter's Curse is up. DY, though, not seeing a good opportunity. Virtus.pro remaining very spread.
That's a good point.
And now Vici Gaming trying to get a little bit of information of inside of the pit. Are they really going to try this one? Metamorphosis is going to be used. But Windrun already popped here. The Monkey King could have been jumping in, slowing them both down. Immediately hexed up, but at the same time, a beautiful Shackle Shot. Managed to lock down the Lion. Lion falls. Now Poyo surrounded by the Wukong Span. Turns around, managed to get a Sunder. Old 11 just came in and blew up the DK and the Monkey King. GPK going to be saved out by a last-second false promise right before Kingslayer dies. That should keep him alive. But what?
And we can see a bit of the problem with Monkey King this game. He has a ring ult, but he instantly gets sundered and bursts it down, and now Vici did Aegis.
Yeah, DM gets a little bit too close to the pits. Virtus.pro feeling a bit desperate. This is a Templar.
And also, usually when you kill this Roshan, the lanes sort of push in. You know, you're killing like a 9,000 HP neutral creep. This game, they won the fight as well, so all their lanes are good.
Save, what are you? Jesus, look at how aggressive he's being. Ori, he's going to try and turn that around. Oh, Ori almost died to that Boundless Strike. That was a lot of damage. Save, throws out the power shot, misses. Ori's still alive here. Virtus.pro not slowing down whatsoever. Beautiful use of this gaming. They just traded a tier 1 for a tier 2. And Virtus.pro is going to smoke back into Vici Gaming here.
They saw the Timbersaw TP.
Oh, God, the smoke breaks. He jumps out of the tree just barely in time. The Shackle Shot actually grabbed the Storms here. They managed to throw out the wall, false promise. And Nightfall is going to turn around and try and deliver the damage onto Ori, who's saved by the Cold Embrace right now and does manage to zip away. The Winter's Curse laid out. Save is also going to be taken out by Poyo. The Scotty's going to be able to slow them down. Nightfall managed to jump into the trees and is looking away. GPK starts poking at Poyo, but again, high armor. Not easy to be able to burst this hero down, and he's still got his Sunder. They shackled it up. Old 11, nice Boundless Strike. Ori jumps in and immediately dies. Oh, he did not expect that stun to be laid out. Nightfall. Just right place, right time with that stun, and now a shackle shot. They're not letting Vici Gaming get away from this one. Oh, the 11. He's gonna have to turn around and see if he can take some heroes down with them. The invis not gonna be good enough here. Another shackle, but a cold embrace as well. Oh, managed to grab him inside of the trees here. Monkey King unable to jump down. Poyo trying to nail him right now, bit by bit. Nightfall trying to get some lifesteal in. He's staying alive right now. Chakram pullback, is that gonna be enough? Nightfall eventually falls, but the rest of Vici Gaming are gonna fall as well as Old 11 running low on mana, surrounded by 3 heroes. Vici Gaming will lose this team fight.
I think Save
Eventually.
hit like four two-man shackles that fight, or just clutch shackles. Ooh, they're happy.
Trying to get the Dragon Knight into position, but now the rest of Vici Gaming is up here on this high ground. Virtus.pro are going to work their way across the map here, making the long moves around. Now that they're on equal footing, Old 11 actually stumbling right into them. Immediately, Heaven's Halberd, but let's see, the Monkey King, he tried to jump in the back line, but he didn't pop his BKB fast enough. Oh no, Nightfall, what have you done? Meanwhile, the Winter Wyvern does die with the rest of Virtus.pro managing to execute, but DM is out of here, and the rest of Virtus.pro is hoping to do the same, but Save, and I'm thinking Kingslayer, they're both gonna have to experience a dieback here. They're dead for a very... Another early departure from the major. Last time they managed to win 1 series in the lower bracket. This time around, maybe they're just going to drop out without a win. Old 11. Oh, nice stun. Boundless strike from Nightfall. DM and Nightfall find the Winter Wyvern, and they see that's a wonderful kill to get. Vici Gaming, they're going to buy back. They have actually got the outpost to be able to TP onto. They broke the tree as well. Nightfall sitting there stunned up during his BKB. Now trying to get off the Wukong's command. Poyo immediately moving outside of it. GPK trying to land the damage, but the Winter's Curse doesn't actually grab GPK. GPK is struggling though against all of this, and the Terror Blade just reigns supreme, brings down both of the cores.
And just turns the fight around completely.
This is 70 seconds with no Templar Assassin. This is going to be Vici Gaming getting at least 1 lane of barracks here. Oh, Save. Always trying to do some sneaky little shenanigans here, but the Ghost Scepter will save PYW immediate buyback.
Dude, just the temerity of Save there, you know? Like, there's a Storm Spirit, he goes for a shackle. I honestly love it. Like, gotta go for the big plays.
He really is. Vici Gaming. Another 40 seconds, so they can definitely go for 2, but it's hard because they
never had to play with a stressful teammate, so don't know what that's like.
No, of course not. You definitely haven't experienced any of that. Oh, PYW gets off the Ghost Scepter, but here comes that Fortune's End, and it's actually going to be enough to finish him off. Winter's Curse laid out, and it also is catching the Templar Assassin, so this Monkey King is going to take a lot of damage. Meanwhile, Ori has already killed that back line. No false promise this fight until the buyback actually coming into play. Nightfall getting off the Wukong's command, but again, Poyo casually walking out of it every single time.
I like this wraparound smoke.
Yeah.
I think it's the right choice too. They need to find the back line. Wyvern looks a bit vulnerable here.
Oh, Save. Sentry, ward. They have a ward on the high ground. Vici Gaming. They know that Virtus.pro is up here. And Timbersaw, once again, Old 11 charging in. DM does manage to find the initiation, but it's going to be on the line, immediately saved by the Cold Embrace. Meanwhile, Ori is going straight for Kingslayer, but he's going to be saved by the Fate's Edict right now. May still have an opportunity to get off the False Promise. The Winter's Curse is going to stop the Wukong's command from going out. He had to False Promise himself. Meanwhile, the Shackle Shot going down, but the Cold Embrace, again and again, it just keeps on saving the Vici Gaming heroes. They are struggling to be able to find a single kill in this team fight. 4 dead with no buyback, and that is very likely the game as they're going to find that final member, GPK, next to the Roshan pit. Rampage for Poyo, and that is how they're going to close out this series, I believe, as Vici Gaming can just march down the mid lane.
You see Old 11, he Timber Chains in, he finds a BKB Monkey King on a tree, cuts his tree, and that's GG.
There it is. Vici Gaming are moving on. The TI dream is still alive for them here.
Yeah, very well played by Vici there. We really saw, I mean, that's terrible.